Okay, so just to resume a little bit, finishing this study guide, moving on to the next page, there were some things that we crossed out. So when we look at pathogens in the immune system, you do need to know what viruses are. They are not cells, and so they're not really considered living. But you should be able to find the two basic parts of a virus. You don't need to know anything down here, but it turns out that we do actually want to add back in this part, the immune response to pathogens. If we go back, we're going to look at B cells, and B cells make antibodies. Now this is different than antibiotics. Antibiotics are a drug, a chemical that kills bacteria. Antibodies are a protein tag that IDs invaders. So anything that invades your body will trigger the production of an antibody to identify it as an invader. The last part that I really want to give you some support with is when you look at plants, you should be able to complete this top section. The main part on this picture that you actually need to know is B, which regulates, it's going to be really hard to see B and C. C is what regulates gas exchange. This is the stomata. And B is going to be the structure that transports water and nutrients. This is your xylem and your phloem. We didn't really go over this a lot. It shouldn't be on the EOC. The cuticle is actually the waxy covering on the leaf. We did talk about that when we did the plant hunting and we looked at the plants. The vascular bundle is the same thing as the vein, and this is in your notes. And root hair is going to increase the surface area to absorb water. So you really need to be able to identify what a stomata is and what the vascular bundle is. The last part of the notes, the EOC study guide, asks you to label a flower, which you should be able to do, and to look at the development of a plant. We did cross out number 10, and you should be able to do number 11. So just kind of finishing up there on your EOC study guide. Keep in mind, a study guide that is completed is one that's ready to study. Thanks.